If you're thinking about moving to Philadelphia, you might be wondering, can I afford Center City, Philly compared to other big cities like Manhattan, DC, or Boston? Well, today we're diving into the cost of living and real estate in both areas, comparing apples to apples. Let's break it down. Hey everyone, this is Fuhrman and welcome to my channel, Living in Center City, Philadelphia. If you're thinking about making a lifestyle change and you're trying to figure out what it's like to live in Center City, Philadelphia, then this is the channel for you. So make sure to tap that subscribe button below and click that notification bell right next to it so you're notified each and every time we publish a brand new video for you. And we actually get a lot of folks that are reaching out to us looking to relocate to the Center City, Philadelphia area, and we love helping them out on their journey. So if you're thinking about making a move and you have any questions about the neighborhood, particular condo buildings, certain market dynamics, the lifestyle here, really anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Just shoot us a quick email and we'd love to help you out. Now, Philly is where I live, where I work, but this isn't just about promoting the city. It's about giving you a fair look at how Center City stacks up when it comes to the numbers, housing, utilities, transportation. Can you afford to live here compared to these other cities? So let's break it down and see how Philly stacks up. Let's start with the big one, Manhattan in New York City, the heart of New York City, a place known for its premium prices, especially when it comes to real estate. Manhattan real estate is crazy expensive. Condos in Manhattan are averaging somewhere around $1.7 million and north at, according to Realtor.com. And that's just for a standard 2-bed, 2-bath. If you're looking for something a little bit less expensive, co-ops are a bit more affordable, with the median price of those being somewhere around $850,000, possibly for something comparable. The thing is, these prices are steep, even compared to other big cities. Sure, you're in the heart of one of the world's most iconic cities, but for a similar size condo in Center City, Philly, you're looking at somewhere around $500,000, depending on the neighborhood. But it's not just about real estate. Manhattan also has some of the highest cost of daily living. Getting around Manhattan on public transit costs you $127 per month, whereas in Philly, the SEPTA pass is a little bit less than that. Parking in Manhattan is a lot more expensive, $500 to $600 plus per month. Philly's monthly parking is somewhere around $300 typically per month, so almost half the cost. But here's the reality. Manhattan is a different beast. You're paying for the prestige, the access to top-tier jobs, and a lifestyle that's fast-paced and always buzzing. But hey, if you're looking for that, that might work for you. But if you want a similar vibe, walkability, great food scenes, culture, easy access to everything, Philly really offers a ton too, without breaking the bank. So yeah, Manhattan's got its appeal. But the cost of living here, that's a whole different story. All right, let's shift gears and talk about downtown Boston. Boston's real estate market remains one of the most expensive in the country. A 2-bed condo is somewhere around $1 million, according to Realtor.com here, but really in like the more desirable downtown portions of Boston, that median's closer to like $2 million, so very expensive. Now, if you're comparing that to what you get in Center City, again, 2-bed condo, certain areas, around $500,000. So a significant decrease in cost here. That's a really big difference when it comes to getting a lot more for your money. Now, when it comes to utilities, transportation, the general cost of living in Boston also ranks much higher than Philly. And for rent, you're typically looking at a premium prices as well if you're looking for anything close to downtown. Just like Manhattan, this is a city that has a lot to offer in terms of job opportunities for certain industries, a lot of cultural opportunities, walkability, but the cost of living is very high. Overall, Boston offers a fast-paced, vibrant lifestyle, but you're paying a premium for it. Philly, on the other hand, offers many of the same advantages: walkability, awesome neighborhoods, diverse neighborhoods, access to jobs, a rich cultural scene here, and an authenticity really doesn't necessarily happen in some of those other cities, but without the hefty price tag. So if you're relocating from Boston, you're definitely going to find your dollar stretching much further in Philly while still getting a similar vibe in terms of lifestyle. Next up, let's talk about the Loop, Chicago's downtown area, core and hub of its culture, business, and history. According to Realtor.com, the median home price in the Loop is somewhere around $450,000. However, if you look at other data and reports for housing in downtown Chicago area, they're more desirable places. That median jumps up north of $600,000. One major downside to Chicago is they have one of the highest property taxes in the entire US, much higher than Philly. When you look at the cost of living as a whole, Chicago still carries a premium. Utilities, transportation, really everything tends to cost much more than in Center City, Philly. For instance, you're paying higher utility bills in Chicago, especially during the winter months when it's freezing cold outside in Chicago. So that's going to be a little bit higher. While both cities have great public transit system, the cost of public transit in Chicago is also higher than in Philly. And overall, the cost of dining and entertainment options is going to be pricier in Chicago's downtown compared to what you're going to get in Center City, Philly. But here's the thing. Philly gives you a lot of the same benefits: easy public transit, walkable neighborhoods, a great art scene without the extra costs. So if you're thinking about making a move from Chicago, you're going to find that you get the same city vibe, lifestyle in Philly for the most part, with a more affordable, much more affordable lifestyle that you're looking for, and generally less stress. Philly's got the sweet spot of big city living with a smaller price tag, which means your money goes so much further here. Before we dive into the next city, if you found this video helpful thus far, it would mean the world to me if you wouldn't mind going below and clicking that like button so that YouTube knows I'm putting out some helpful content. I would greatly appreciate that. Next up, let's talk about downtown San Francisco, one of the most iconic areas in the US, known for its tech scene, no doubt, stunning waterfront views, and of course, those stunning bay views. When it comes to real estate, downtown San Francisco is still one of the most crazy, expensive markets in the US. A 2-bed condo is going to be somewhere around 1.1 million, but really pushing much higher in most neighborhoods. A very serious price tag. Compare that to what you'd pay in Center City, Philly, where a similar property is going to be less than half of the cost of what it would be in San Francisco. It's crazy. It's a whole different world over there. San Francisco is one of the priciest places to live in the US. Everything is notably higher. Dining, entertainment, groceries, everything is much more expensive than Philly. Plus, public transit in San Francisco, while convenient, is definitely more expensive. So whether you're drawn to the fast-paced tech world or the vibrant culture of downtown San Francisco, there's no doubt that the cost of living is a lot more expensive. You're paying for that city's global status. It's a premium lifestyle, which comes at a hefty price. Now let's move to Washington, D.C., another major East Coast city. D.C. is all about politics, history, and culture. As the nation's capital, it's packed with job opportunities, especially in government, international affairs, and tech. Plus, it's home to some of the most iconic monuments, world-class museums, and a buzzing art scene. But here's the thing. Living in DC ain't cheap. The cost of real estate, transportation, and dining can really add up. Real estate in DC remains on the pricier side. 2-bed condo here in DC, in the heart of DC, is going to cost you somewhere around $800 to $1.1 million, kind of on average, depending on the location and the amenities. While not necessarily quite as expensive as places like Manhattan or San Francisco, it's still notably higher than what you're going to find in Center City, Philly. When it comes to the cost of living, DC is one of the most expensive cities in the country. If you're commuting on the Metro line, that's going to set you back $110 per month. And if you're trying to park in a city, that's going to be north of $400 a month. So, why pick Center City, Philly over downtown DC? Well, Philly gives you all of the city perks, walkable streets, awesome food, rich history, without the DC price tag. The real estate is way more affordable here, obviously, and the living costs are way lower too. You get the same big city vibes with public transit, great spots to eat, and plenty to do, but without the emptying of your bank account. Plus, Philly's got that local flavor and authenticity of culture that DC does not have, in my opinion. It's not all about corporate vibes and politics here. It's real, it's authentic, and it's way more chill. If you want the city life without breaking the bank, Philly is where it's at. When you compare the cost of living in Center City, Philly to other major cities, it's clear that Philly offers great value. But of course, the right choice depends on your ideal lifestyle, whether you're looking for the excitement of urban living with all the amenities, or if you prefer a more quieter, suburban feel. Philly's real estate market truly offers something for everyone, from vibrant, walkable neighborhoods filled with restaurants, shops, and culture to peaceful residential areas offering easy access to the city. You're sure to find the perfect place for you to call home. So if you're thinking about moving to Philly, or want to explore more of the real estate options here, feel free to reach out. Just shoot me a quick email at chris@mechris.com. And if you want to learn more about the best neighborhoods in Philadelphia, check out this neighborhood playlist right here.